Butter making process, fermentation process, and cheese making process. All comes from locally sourced ideas and knowledge. And also architecture and building knowledges that comes all the way from the 5th century and structures still standing today, like Aksum, we've got Debre Damo, it comes from the 6th century, and this is a home from Dorze in the southern place, same as Sidamo from the south. These are all locally sourced knowledge and science. These are products of the native science. So we've got homes in Lalibela from all the way back from the 6th century up to now.
So that's like in the northern culture.
It's a northern culture. It's a 2-story building or a ground plus 1. And they did this not from like Western ideas of building and architecture, but from local ideas. The beams and the cornerstones, this is a 6th century structure. This is the ruins from 5th century temple, the Yeha temple. It is from the northern, like far north.
So those are like the first Orthodox churches.
Yeah. However, at the same time, there were other civilizations in the south. They built their houses differently. You can see the difference. But still, it's a huge structure. This is made out of a special type of grass. And we've got bamboo stick here. Both of them don't leak, I'm guessing. Both of them have ventilation and light circulation systems. So we try and, what this table is trying to do is try and make people appreciate that we've got local knowledge and local science and locally sourced pottery, milk sourcing, clothing, music instruments. These are all from different locations, different places. The drums. And however, the current trend, we meant to think maybe the guitar or the bass guitar is a bit more advanced. So we should all be appreciating more that. And the education system, the whole thing, it makes us not appreciate this. We're not trying to choose this or that. The other section explains that. We're trying to blend the two, appreciate what we have, and also appreciate what other cultures have.
We are arguing on that. So it has to be equal, and for the social sciences to do more, the natural sciences support it, and for the natural sciences the same for the social sciences. So that's what we are arguing about. People think social sciences is just very simple, it's just memorizing history, what happened in the past, and that's how simplistic they think of for the situation. But that's not it. It's actually very complex and dynamic, and we argue that we have to view it a little more differently.
Do you feel like after 8th grade, after you are required to study things in English, do you feel your Amharic skill is dropping, or do you feel it's kind of diminished?
Okay, it's actually in 7th grade when you start to take all the classes in English in Ethiopia, and most of the time that happens in government schools. When you're in private school, you actually get to learn English from the start, from grade 1, but when you're in a government school, or when you are taking classes in the rural areas, you actually take classes in Amharic till 7th grade, and then after that you take them in English. That's pretty confusing to the students, and it does not help people in any way, because it's basically saying that you have to learn it all over again, or you have to know all the basic words and language you need to have for understanding the book you're gonna have and stuff. So I think that's something we need to change.